downtown, Midtown, the Upper East Side, the Lower East Side, Times Square at 8 a.m. Thursday morning at the Met. Hey you, welcome to the vlog. My name is Megan Sarah. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide, and this week I've been all over town running errands and doing some fun festive stuff too. So if you'd like to see what it's like to live in New York City, stick around and subscribe to my channel, and let's go. And now I'm in Midtown and it is drizzling, but I am determined to see some fun holiday stuff while I'm here. I'm going to take a stroll down to Rockefeller Center and see the big tree. Then I have to pick up some groceries, go home, and take out the trash. So glamorous, so glamorous. They don't tell you about Midtown is that when it rains, everything is slippery. Wow. So this company Nest has been putting these cool centerpieces down Fifth Avenue for a couple years. They smell amazing. It smells kind of like cidery, berry deliciousness. You know that feeling when it's 8 a.m. and you have to get off the subway at 42nd Street to use the bathrooms at Port Authority because you have to pee so bad? That. Good morning, happy Thursday. A relief. Good morning. Officially, it is Thursday, and I am walking around Midtown without any makeup on because I am going to an Upper East Side dermatologist on Park Avenue. Zsa Zsa Gabor, eat your heart out. It feels very weird to be going someplace so fancy, so dressed down, but honestly, this is 40. Could be worse. It is 8 a.m., which is why I look tired as hell. And since I got out of the subway, I figured I could either walk underground, gross, or walk through Times Square at 8 a.m., which is honestly the only time that walking through Times Square is tolerable. And we have made it to the Upper East Side against all odds. 3 trains and 1 pit stop for a bathroom later, and I'm actually not late for my appointment. Dare I say, I'm a little bit early. It's cold out. Oh my goodness, it's so cold. But I've been sweating because I've been on crowded subways. Now let's look at Park Avenue's beautiful Christmas trees. Oh my gosh, I am finished with the dermatologist. I was very brave. I'm going to Butterfield Market for a little treat. Butterfield Market on 85th and Madison is my go-to for a quick snack before going into the Metropolitan Museum of Art. This place is super adorable and has a ton of different pre-made food options and bakery options, but it is a little expensive. So the Metropolitan Museum of Art opens in about 10 minutes. I'm going to enjoy my Butterfield Market flourless chocolate walnut cookie because I was so brave at the doctor's. And then I'm going to go see a special Christmas tree inside the Met. You're gonna love it. As I said, we are at the Met today on a very specific mission. We are here to see the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Baroque Neapolitan Christmas tree. This tree has been a tradition at the Met since the 1950s. It is festooned with angels and surrounded by a creche that date to southern Italy in the 18th century. My mom and I visited this tree one year, and every time I see it, I think of her and enjoy it even more. If you know me or you've seen my previous videos about trips to the Met, you know I can't resist a visit to the visible storage. Some of the weirdest things are in the visible storage section, and it's so interesting to peruse what looks like the remnants of human civilization all on display. I like to imagine aliens landing on Earth and seeing this weird collection in a museum and just thinking, humans really liked pottery, didn't they? Well, we do. Allow me to introduce you to Audrey Munson, famous figure model born in 1891, died in 1996. She was known as Miss Manhattan because there are at least a dozen statues of her all over New York City, including both of these in the American wing of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Now, I've got you started on finding 2 statues of Audrey Munson. You're going to have to find the other 10. Happy hunting! course, for me, no visit to the Met is complete without visiting the Degas collection, and these are two of my favorite pieces that he made. There's actually a third one in the Musée d'Orsay, but these two belong to the Metropolitan Museum of Art's collection, which allows me to make the following joke. If you know, you know. Another perennial favorite of mine is the Thomas Hart Benton America Today mural. Originally painted in the boardroom of the New School, this was commissioned in 1930 and finished in 1931, and to be clear, he was not paid for this mural, at least not in money. They paid him in eggs, and he used the yolk of the eggs to create the tempera paint for the mural and lived off, I guess, egg white omelets. Talk about a starving artist. While we're visiting all my old favorites, I love to wander around the period rooms in the European Decorative Arts wing. This is exactly my aesthetic. Cozy, warm, dimly lit, opulent rooms. Fans of fancy furnishings know exactly what this is, a Marie Antoinette dog kennel. That was my Thursday morning at the Met. Now, before I go back downtown, I'm going to run a quick little errand. I was thinking of getting a little treat from up here to take with me to my family for Christmas. So I have to stop at BonBon Sweets in Swedish for their elderflower sourfish. And then the hard part is not eating those elderflower sourfish before to go up to visit my family. Did I just buy an insane amount of candy? That's for the eye of the beholder. Oh my goodness. So yeah, now I am heading to the subway. I'm going to take the train down to Grand Central and I'm going to check out their little train show. I love the train show. I saw it for the first time last year. I guess it's not cool, you know? I guess it's corny to have like a Christmas tradition that you do every year, like, but I'm middle-aged. I'm 40. I love Christmas traditions. I love going to see the same thing every year, the exact same way. You do it every year. It's nice to have these like touch points in life, right? And I feel like December can be so chaotic. It's like 1 month that all this fun, festive stuff is happening. I feel like it's nice to do these things for me, like seeing the tree in the Met and seeing the train show. It's like, these are traditions that are meaningful to me. So I don't think it's corny at all. I think it's, well, I don't care what you think. I like it, basically. End of story. I'll see you at the train show. Of course, you know the famous ceiling in Grand Central, but there is another ceiling that's equally, I would say, even more famous. This is a Gustavino ceiling. But basically, if you stand in the corner, you're supposed to be able to whisper across the top, and people can hear you all the way on the other side. You have to come and bring a friend. You know why they say the ceiling at Grand Central Terminal is painted for the gods? Because it's actually backwards. It's reversed. So if you're looking at it from this perspective, the constellations are flipped. But you'd only know that they're flipped if you've been to space. And I don't think you can catch a train to space from this station. Connecticut, definitely. Outer space, TBD. So I had barely sat down on the train when I remembered I had to go to CVS because I need tape and glue. And you can't wrap presents without tape. And I had a coupon. So I got off the train at Columbus Circle and figured while I'm here, I hear that there's a gingerbread village inside the shops at Columbus Circle. I am gonna go and critique their infrastructure. Sounds like a good time. Let's do this. On the gingerbread village. Nice effort. However, all retail. No third spaces. No libraries, no parks, no town square where a gingerbread person can just exist with their comrades without spending money. Ugh, what a capitalist hellscape of illiterate gingerbread people. No thank you, okay? Do better next time. I am going home, finally. Back again, giving a walking tour. It is Saturday, December 14th, and I have a horrible suspicion that it is SantaCon. SantaCon is not my favorite, but I have consolation in the belief that I won't run into too much of it today since I am downtown. There's not a lot of bars downtown, so we should be safe. Good morning. It's Sunday on the Lower East Side, and I'm about to give a Chinatown food tour to my largest group yet. 12 people, all by myself. So we will muddle through somehow. And then afterwards, I'm going, you'll never guess, to Trader Joe's. Yep, Trader Joe's in Soho to pick up a couple of things that we need. Just get through the next couple of days. Walking tour done. Oh man, I feel good. Interesting with my big group. I think what's funny and interesting about big groups is that the more different people you have, the more different energies. And some people come on a tour with a lot of energy and they want to engage and ask a lot of questions. And then sometimes people come on a tour and they're tired. They've booked themselves too many tours in New York, and by the time they get to this one, they are tired and they just want to be led around. And both of those are totally valid. Both of those, I've been there and I can empathize with both situations. But you have to make sure that you're giving equal attention to the people who are constantly asking you questions and to the people who are being a little bit more laid back. You want to make sure that people are being quiet and laid back because they want to be and not because they feel like they're being overshadowed by other customers or ignored. So you kind of have to do multiple personalities at the same time to different people. It's really wild. Ooh, ooh. It's a Christmas tree stand. Oh. Fresh cut trees from Canada. It smells amazing, you guys. Nothing smells as good as fresh evergreen. Oh, God. Amazing. Let's get that peppermint mocha. I'm feeling festive. Oh, what luck. So I didn't find a peppermint mocha, but I did happen to pop into TJ Maxx, and so now I'm heading over to Trader Joe's, and I've already got a huge bag. Oopsie daisy.